go big, little legs. Skinny kid with plenty.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's ZTAY, aka Lil Red. We got a trade, the first trade of the season, man. OG Anunoby goes to the New York Knicks, and RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley go to the Raptors. I haven't even really thought about it. I wanted to make a video so we could think about it together. Number one, Anunoby finally got traded. I feel like it's been the last 2 years he's been in trade talks. He got all defensive last year. He's a good defense player. He's a catch and shoot player who's going to stand in the corner. And the Knicks already have Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. So they said, we're going to build around them and we're going to go get OG. And we're going to ship off Quickley and RJ, who need the ball in their hands. The Raptors, on the other hand, say we need some scoring. You know, Scotty Barnes can't do it by himself. And let's go get some scoring. They get Immanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. I think it, like in my head, right off the bat, it sounds like a good trade. But I know if you guys didn't know, I'm not really high on OG Anunoby as everybody else is. Like, he's averaging 15 points a game this year. And he's shooting 37% from three, right? He's a great defender. But for some reason, I think that his trade value is a little too high. I think RJ Barrett is having a better year. RJ Barrett is averaging 18 points a game this year. Like, for a little bit, he was a big reason why the Knicks were winning games, because Jalen Brunson and Randle started off so bad at the beginning of the season, and RJ was averaging 20 a game for a little bit. And then he had a couple injuries and slowed him down a little bit. And then Immanuel Quickley, you know, he averages 15 off the bench. So you trade both of these guys for Anunoby. I believe they traded a second round pick too, or they got one back. It don't really matter. Second round picks don't turn into much anyways. But I think it's all about fit in this situation, because RJ Barrett, at times, he wouldn't get the ball, and he's not that corner catch and shoot dude that's going to play defense. He's not that. And I think when you have Jalen Brunson and you have Julius Randle, both like to shoot at least 16 times per game, it's hard to get RJ Barrett those same amount of shots. So I think it's a good trade. See, it says right here. So RJ Barrett, Quickley, and a second round pick. See, the Knicks traded a lot for OG Anunoby, in my opinion. Like, they could have traded this for James Harden. Let's be honest. But they ended up saying, let's go get OG. I like the fit. I think it is a good fit, and I like that type of basketball when you build role players around star players. And he's a very good role player, in my opinion, OG Anunoby. We'll go look at some of the game logs for him and see how he's doing recently, because it is weird. All of a sudden, in late December, the Raptors just woke up and said, we want to trade. We're going to make a trade right now. We're not feeling it. So his last game was against Boston, and he scored 12 points, and he was 5 for 8, 2 for 4. I honestly think he's going to play better for the Knicks, though. I think he'll average like 17 points a game. I think he's averaging 15. He'll average like 17. He's going to be open a lot. He's going to be like Grimes in the corner. So I think that's good. He had 26 the game before it was against Washington, 19. Like, his game logs look nice. He did have a little slow slump right here, but he's pretty consistent. He was getting 22, 29, 23. In my opinion, he's a really solid player. Like, he's really good from three. RJ Barrett, on the other hand, I think what went into this decision, I don't think he's been playing good recently. He did have 19 last game, but then 14, 21, 13, 14, 12. Like I said at the beginning of the season, he was cooking. Look at this. 24, 26, 18, 16, 26, 24, 24. He was cooking right here. And then he had a couple games where he got hurt. I know there was one against Cleveland. And then ever since that injury, he's kind of, been a little bit inconsistent. And he, like I said, he needs around 16 shots a game. He's not been getting them recently like he was earlier on in the season. And then for Immanuel Quickley, it's weird because to me, Immanuel Quickley is their best player off the bench. So they do have Josh Hart and DiVincenzo. I mean, when I say best player, best scorer. My question for the Knicks now, who's going to score off the bench? Is Evan Fournier going to play some more minutes now? Who's going to play backup guard for the New York Knicks? Is it going to be DiVincenzo? I'm sure they have another. I'm sure they have somebody that could play point guard. Let's see right here. We're looking. It don't really look like anybody do it. I did not know they had Ryan Archie. That dude used to play for the Bulls back in the day. Yeah, they don't really have point guards. They have McBride, but I don't know, man. How you guys feeling? Is DiVincenzo going to be the backup guard? That's my question for the Knicks. I don't know if they're done making moves because now they don't have anybody on the bench to really handle the ball. Although I know DiVincenzo can, but I don't know. The Raptors get a 24-year-old Immanuel Quickley who almost won 6th Man of the Year last year. He's averaging 15 points a game. And they get a 23-year-old RJ Barrett who's almost averaging, he's going to be averaging 20 points a game. In my opinion, this trade really helps the Raptors. A lot of people are saying, okay, now where's Siakam going? Is he getting moved? I wouldn't think it's a bad idea to move Siakam, but I don't think they're necessarily tanking either. I don't think the Raptors are a type of team that wants to lose on purpose or rebuild because RJ Barrett and Quickley are buckets. And I think, if anything, the Raptors got better. I know that might sound crazy because they lost OG, but I honestly think they got better with this trade. If they could trade Siakam for more, that's even better. Building around the young players. I really like what the Raptors are doing. For the Knicks, I think they're going all in for this season. It looks like they believe in Jalen Brunson. They believe in Julius Randle. So they're going to build around him. I mean, he's only 26 years old. Jalen Brunson's pretty young. Randle's getting a little bit older. But I don't know. How you guys feel? Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. We'll see their first game together whenever that is. Who knows, man? Let me know how you guys are feeling down below in the comments. This is ZTAY. Peace.